I'm no stranger to talking about issues in the racing game community, and now I'm back to discuss another one that is splitting us apart. You may think I'm talking about the divide between arcade racing fans and simulation racing fans. However, that has been a long-standing problem, and I can't speak to it in a broad sense due to me only playing arcade racers. Instead, this is about a different split that I can address as it covers a lot of the community. Let me explain. Before the decline of racing game videos, problems with the genre were mainly discussed on a smaller scale within the community itself. There really wasn't anything exposing these issues to a wider audience until both Fastminer and RaceEvec released their videos. After this, so many people inside and outside of the community were talking about the problems with modern racing games, like unrewarding progression, lack of depth, unpolished experiences, lack of innovation, missing features that previous games had, and more. This was great because those problems were now seeing a lot of discussion, which could help developers in addressing them going forward. However, content creators saw that these two videos were being pushed heavily by the YouTube algorithm and hopped on the trend by making lower quality ones that didn't really add anything meaningful to the conversation. I'm partially guilty of this too, as I also took advantage of this trend with my video, The Decline of Vehicle Physics in Arcade Racers. Regardless, all of these videos caused a lot of negativity in the community. Genuine genre problems became these quick and short talking points that had little context to the wider issues at hand. This paved the way for people who are being called doomers that just hate on most modern racing games no matter what. This is a symptom of current day gaming discourse, but those decline of racing game videos added a ton of fuel to a growing fire in the community. Due to this negativity that is still persisting, some got so sick of it that they started pushing back. I will call these people counters as they are essentially the counter movement to the hate. They complain about how the negativity towards racing games has gotten out of control and show that the genre is not as bad as people believe. However, a new problem arose where these people started to dismiss the issues with modern racing games by essentially acting like nothing is wrong. So to recap, you have the doomers who use the genre's issues as an excuse to being hateful in any discussions relating to modern racing games. Then you have the counters who use that overt negativity as a way to disregard problems with racing games as just unsubstantiated complaining. Now, this is a broad generalization of what I'm seeing, as there are plenty of people in this space who aren't directly contributing to this issue. Yet they are being pulled into it due to a loud minority of people causing a split of toxic negativity and spiteful positivity in the community. A perfect example of this problem is with Raffle Waffle's video, Why Nobody Cares About Racing Games. Say what you will about his Gran Turismo 7 content, but this particular video is good. It not only analyzed how the general gaming audience treats racing games, but it also covered issues that I've talked about before, like the problems with stories in racing games and the struggles that indie games face in this genre. However, the discussions following this video were disappointing, as it felt like many people just didn't understand it. The doomers were bringing up the same tired points that had little to do with the topic of the video, and the counters were saying that Raffle Waffle is another doomer hating on modern racing games. It's a shame because videos like these are the type of content I want to see in this space, and it's what I strive for many of my videos. They can facilitate a lot of fun, interesting discussions, but it's an increasingly uphill battle to have good faith arguments in this community. It doesn't matter if you're being reasonably positive or reasonably negative, you'll get attacked for it either way. It's so frustrating too, because this isn't even helping in the end goal of making racing games better. It's just further showing the people that they should avoid the community and the genre. Now at this point, I would normally transition into talking about how we need to change as a community. Yet this is different, as I feel the toxic negativity and spiteful positivity just needs to run its course. Whether it dies out over time or something happens that kicks people back on track, there is no overall solution that I can suggest that won't make things worse. I know because I tried pushing back against the negativity, but it ended up causing more drama than it ever helped. So instead, what I can recommend is not getting involved in this problem by keeping a balanced view of the genre. Yes, racing games are nowhere as strong as they were back in the 2000s, and there's still a lot of issues that really need addressing. However, this doesn't negate the great and fun games we are still getting, especially the upcoming ones that look extremely promising. Anyways, I hope this video can serve as awareness to the growing split of toxic negativity and spiteful positivity that is festering in the community. It's so easy to get wrapped up in this problem without even realizing it, and it makes us forget why we're even here in the first place: our love for racing games. Wanting the best for the genre and the community is what we should strive for, and this shit isn't helping. This has been Gamer Alex. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.